Boom shakalaka, what is up guys? Randall here from Crypto Love, and yes, I founded Google and Facebook. Now if you want to find out how that's relevant, stay tuned. Today we are talking about Fusion. Now, what is Fusion? Well, let's take a look. Fusion is opening an exciting new era of crypto finance for the Internet of Values. And that includes the Internet of Things. All that fun stuff we're putting on the internet, digitizing, tokenizing, proselytizing. Don't know what that means, but yeah. So Fusion is a public blockchain devoting itself to creating an inclusive crypto financial platform by providing cross-chain, cross-organization, and cross-data source smart contracts. Sounds pretty interesting, right? We're going to get into it. I'm going to go through the website, but after going through the website and reading the white paper, this reminded me a lot of Wanchain. Wanchain's been blowing up recently. They're rebuilding finance with private cross-chain smart contracts, connecting the world's digital assets. Sounds very familiar, right? Now, taking a look at things right now, if we look at Fusion, it's got a $100 million market cap, all right? If we take a look at Wanchain, $458 million market cap. So, if Fusion proves to be as significant as Wanchain, could be looking at like a 4.5x increase in price. But before you go popping your money into Fusion, stay tuned for the rest of this stuff. Now, looking at Fusion, is trading at $3.68 or 53,000 Satoshis. Got a $102 million market cap, $1 million US dollar trading volume, and circulating supply of 27 million, total supply of 57 million. All right. Right now it is traded on Buybox, IDEX, and Robinhood, and it's sitting right now at 101st position on CoinMarketCap. Now, taking a look at the website, let's go through this and then we'll talk about what's going on. So we have videos here of DJ talking at Crypto Soul, so you can hear him talk a bit about Fusion, about what he sees going on for the project there. And in terms of the vision, basically, it's all shown here. So they want to connect everything through Fusion. Fusion wants to be this interoperability thing, connecting everything in there with all the cryptocurrencies underneath. So we have exchanges, we have insurance, we have trust, we have lending, we have funds, we have investment banks, we have derivatives. There's a lot of money in derivatives. Most of the money in the world is in derivatives. Okay, connecting that through Fusion with cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Monero, Dash, everything that we have down there. So how are they planning on doing that? Well, it's inclusive. So they provide APIs to include different blockchain tokens, different off-chain values into one public chain. The Fusion chain, is that available right now? No, it's not available right now. It's going to be interoperable. So by using what they call distributed control rights management, a variety of tokens can be mapped onto Fusion. So that's basically sharding your private keys and putting them onto these blockchains using this distributed control rights management to where no one can access all of your private keys, but the tokens are held there on the Fusion blockchain. It's intelligent, so it makes truly smart contracts by feeding them with off-chain data. So basically having its own oracles interoperating on its own. Innovative. It includes cross-chain, cross-organization, and cross-data source public chain. And independent. So it's a public chain independent from any third party. And the DCRM protects all locked-in crypto assets. Now, how do you lock them in? You give them a certain amount of a crypto asset, and then there's a whole lock-in mechanism. You can go through that in the white paper if you want to find out exactly more about how that works. Now, technologies, this is talking about distributed control rights management. So basically, it's the process that hands over the control of private keys of digital assets from individuals to the public blockchain of Fusion. So you're putting your trust in the blockchain of Fusion instead of holding your own private keys. But by doing that, this DCRM ensures that nobody can access the complete private key, making sure that no single node can obtain the control of your digital assets. They have triggering mechanisms, multiple triggering mechanisms. So there are 3 triggering modes that are there, including transactions, timing, and events. So those are the 3 different triggering mechanisms that they have. And then they use a hierarchical hybrid consensus mechanism, taking advantage of both proof of work and proof of stake. So the Fusion token is going to be used in both proof of work as a reward for the miners and proof of stake being used in staking for that consensus mechanism to achieve a good balance of efficiency and safety. In terms of the roadmap, right now it's very much conceptual. No, there's no blockchain, no, there's no mainnet, no, there's no testnet, but it's in the works, potentially. Hold on for more information on that. So what they've done so far, well, in 2017, they completed a white paper, they completed a core team, they had their ICO. That's pretty much all that they've done so far, and they've started to talk at certain conferences. Okay, coming up in Q2 of 2018, they're talking about putting the main chain online and then having $10 billion of distributed control services on their cross chains. All right, improving the team building, building the core wallet. So they have a whole bunch of stuff coming up there in Q2. In Q3, they're looking to add more, 10 times, $100 billion of distributed control service. Okay, so they're going to keep on building and building and building from there. So basically, they want to be able to have all these complex financial dApps on there that you can use to incorporate your crypto assets, your Internet of Things, all of your virtual assets through the Fusion blockchain. Very, very large project. Now, if we take a look at the team, we would take a look here and we would say, ooh, DJ Quan, CEO and founder of BitSe, creator of Qtum and Vechain. Holy shit. I mean, if he's done all that stuff, he's got to be a heavy hitter, right? Well, this is where we come into some things that are kind of red flags, don't exactly know what to say about it. So here on their website, first thing when we look at team, because we always want to look at teams, we want to find a team full of heavy hitters. So the visionary and principal, aka CEO, he says he created Qtum and Vechain. Well, if we take a look at a statement by Vechain, by the Vechain Foundation, you see it up here, regarding Fusion, the Vechain Foundation, including all Vechain team members, are in no way associated with the Fusion project or its team members in any form such as investment, partnership, or collaboration. We do not allow the Fusion project or its founder, DJ Qian, to use the name of Vechain in any of its marketing or token sales. However, they did. So, you know, there's that. The other thing, if we take a look here, this is a chat from Patrick at Qtum. Okay, Fusion has nothing to do with Qtum. Neither Fusion organization nor any individual from Fusion project made any contribution to the Qtum project. And DJ is not the founder or co-founder of Qtum project. Qtum is an independent project from Fusion, only managed by Qtum Foundation. Please always do your independent research no matter what project you are investing in. So because of that, guys, that is an enormous red flag. Now, if he was involved, if he wasn't, still, that is an enormous red flag. He's saying he's part of these 2 gigantic projects that everybody knows. They're both saying no. Now, just to be, you know, devil's advocate here, if we take a look at the Vechain signing ceremony between PricewaterhouseCoopers and BitSe, here's DJ Quan from BitSe. Okay, he's there with Raymond Chow from PricewaterhouseCoopers. So, and you see there's the little Vechain logo down there. So we have something going on, whether it is true or not. He is involved somehow. He's probably not. I mean, he's definitely. I think Qtum and Vechain may just want to be wanting to save face in case this whole Fusion thing doesn't work out, because it is a relatively ambitious project. And talking about relatively ambitious projects, so I said in the beginning, it seems very similar to Wanchain. Okay, I think Wanchain is already much further ahead in terms of development. I also think that Wanchain has a much better position to succeed because they're part of the Blockchain Interoperability Alliance along with Icon and Aeon, and potentially Bytum. But along with Icon and Aeon, Wanchain is in there. Okay, so they're working together on Blockchain Interoperability Alliance, and Wanchain is the financial part of that. So that, and because they're further ahead in development, I think Wanchain has a leg up on Fusion. But taking a look at other people with Fusion, it seems like they do have people from important places like INSEAD and a whole bunch of different other large people, senior engineer at IBM. We have a whole bunch of big important people here. Also with advisors, you can go take a look through all this stuff yourself. Now we get down to the institutional supporters. Okay, so there was this article that I found here, another one in Medium, Fusion ICO red flags only. And basically it talks about the red flags with DJ Quan and everything there. But then it goes on to talk about all of the institutional supporters that they have and basically how they could just be, how they really don't have developed websites, they don't have anything there, they're brand new domains, there's really no one behind them. So whether these supporters are actually there or not, those are all things to be discovered. So there are quite a few things that are kind of up in the air with Qtum. Their FAQ, really this is just about token sale, so how and when you get your tokens, nothing more going on there. Now, in terms of more going on, with the Fusion Foundation's GitHub, there's very little done. There's just basically some commits done here, which is during the time of their token sale. All right, and really the only commits are putting up their white paper and their token sale documents. So there's nothing in terms of development going on there. That's concerning, especially when they say coming up in Q2, which is in a month or two away, they're going to have their mainnet live. So either they're not using GitHub or something's going on here. Additionally, guys, you can read through the white paper, find out more about what they're planning on doing. I wouldn't say the white paper gave that much more information than just reading through the website. Even though it was very thorough, it just seemed very cursory, very over the top, not going in depth in any way or time. So overall, my opinion of this thing, I wouldn't invest in this one. I would probably invest in Wanchain. I could be very wrong about this. I could be. I mean, there is obviously some connection between DJ and Vechain and Qtum, but there's also a lot of red flags. And since there's a lot of great projects out there, I don't feel compelled to put my money into projects that are risky, that have red flags. So because of that, I would stay away from this one. But obviously you do your own research, figure out what you want to do with it. And I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for mashing on the like button, and I'll catch you guys later. All right? Peace.